Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our mayor of City of Schertz, Mayor Gutierrez.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Today we are honored to have a few members from the Memorial Service Detachment. Could you please stand and be recognized? The Memorial Service Detachment actually performs military burial honors to our veterans. They provide honor and respect to those who have served this country. They have served and secured the resting place for over 41,000 of our heroes. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us today. Appreciate it. Welcome to Schertz, and welcome to the Memorial Day 2023 ceremony. I'm humbled and privileged to have the opportunity to speak today on this very special and sacred day. Today is not just a regular holiday or the mere start of summer. Unfortunately, it is a somber day. A day which provides us the opportunity to show our gratitude and appreciation for those we are here to pay tribute to, our fallen heroes, and to remember the brave. These brave men and women fought with valor, and many made the ultimate sacrifice. In return, they gave us what would last forever: freedom and opportunity. The first Memorial Day ceremony was held on May 30th, 1868 at the Cutlass Lee Mansion, owned by General Robert E. Lee and his wife, the step-great-granddaughter of our first president, George Washington. It is what is now known as Arlington National Cemetery, and the remains of 400,000 rest in these grounds. And also, 10 miles down the road, at Fort Sam Houston National Cemetery, rest our local heroes. Today, as we look across the hallowed ground, where the majority of our servicemen and women who lost their lives in battle lie in the soil of our country, and others in the soil of the battlefield. These sailors, soldiers, Marines, and airmen came from every corner of our country. They were patriots, and they marched to defend one another and defend the red, white, and blue. And throughout the ages, there have been fierce battles, heavy casualties, and great victories. And it started here in our own soil with the American Revolution, the War of 1812, and the Civil War. And then on the other side of the ocean, we had World War I and World War II. There were other wars and battles on the snowy hills of Korea, in the jungles of Vietnam, in the desert of Iraq, and atop the mountains of Afghanistan. These servicemen and women entered into battle, engaging in combat with an appetite to survive, sometimes not knowing what will come next, the reinforcements which will lead them to victory, or a bullet which will bring them home. Let us pause to embrace those who served us in war. Many of us gather here today to commemorate or remember someone we personally knew. The pain is immeasurable, and the departure created a void in our hearts and a break in the family. For many will never see their fathers, their mothers, their brothers or sisters, their wives, or their children. Many will never see the sunrise or the sunset. And the personal experience of loss is shared by nearly everyone here today. May we never forget that freedom is not free. What they gave us was a debt which is beyond our power to fully repay. Therefore, we honor our heroes with a memorial plaza similar to this one here, or monuments to reflect our moments in history, like the Washington Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, the World War II Memorial, and the Korean Memorial. And then there is a long black granite wall, 494 feet long, 10 feet high, polished to a high gloss. 140 panels, and etched the names of 58,380 killed in action. The Vietnam Memorial. Panel number W24, line 14, has a special meaning. Etched on this black granite wall is his name, Louis C. Borrego Jr. He died in battle. Date of casualty, May 15, 1969. Luis is someone I knew when I was growing up, and the horrors of war took him away. They say time heals all wounds, but it doesn't. In fact, the heart is still broken, and the scars remain as fresh as the day I first heard of his loss. This is my gift to Luis, to remember him. In fact, it is our sacred duty to ensure our fallen and their memories are not lost in history or fade away from our hearts. The time will arrive when there is no one who knew of them. But the day will never come when America forgets their courage, their dedication, and what they did. Let us live by the ideas that they gave their lives to defend liberty and freedom. Let us not forget what they did in defense of our country. Let us not forget the tears and the blood that was shed for this country. Let us remember the courage they had to enter into battle and make the ultimate sacrifice. Let us remember the life that they were living and the life they would have lived. This is why we gather here today, to remember our fallen heroes. And as you enter this plaza, it is printed on these bricks right down here. We will always remember. Ladies and gentlemen, before we depart, I also ask that you keep those currently serving and defending our country and freedom and their families in your thoughts and prayers. God bless our men and women in uniform. God bless America. God bless Texas. And thank you for the privilege of your time.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for those inspiring words.